This is Jarrod Horak for the RunawayHorse.com, and this is my second handicapping video this week. I covered the Los Alamitos Derby in my first handicapping video. In this video, I'll cover the Dwyer Stakes, and then finally I will do the Indiana Derby. If you're interested in my full card analysis, my full cards will resume the Del Mar Summer Meet beginning on July 16th, and you will be able to find those full cards at therunawayhorse.com in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, if you're interested in free selections, I have free selections for stakes races from on my California and New York pages over at therunawayhorse.com, and then also over at horseracing.nation.com. I do a daily best bets blog with a best bet each day, and I will provide in the description in this video, I will provide the links to all of those. So look at the description if you're interested in that. And now I will jump into the Dwyer Stakes. It will be for Monday, July 5th, 2021. The 8th race from Belmont Park, the Grade 3 Dwyer Stakes for 3-year-olds, and they're going to be traveling 1 mile around one turn on the main track with a scheduled post time of 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Number 1 is Gershwin. This one, he's caught the slop in his last couple starts. Actually, it was a wet track in his last 4 starts. So he just keeps catching wet tracks. They want to run him on turf. They haven't been able to. He's been performing okay. He was able to finish in the top 3 in all 5 of his races, and then he won the Penn Mile, a race originally scheduled for the turf last time out. So they probably would like a wet track in here. They know he handles that, but he kind of runs on anything. He ran okay in his career debut on a fast track as well. Muddy track, a good track, slop, anything he's been able to run on the main track. But he's going to have to step it up because there's at least some promising runners in this race, including number 2, First Captain. I don't have a morning line for this race, but I would expect that this horse is going to be the favorite for trainer Shug McGahee. They paid $1.5 million for this son of Curlin. AP Indy is the dam sire. Outstanding pedigree. He's got a lot of potential, and he looked good in his first 2 career starts. Began his career April 24th at Belmont Park. 7 furlongs, stalked the pace. He won by 3/4 of a length. Second time out, entry-level allowance race in the slop at Belmont at this 1-turn mile distance on May 29th. He was the even money favorite, and he was up on the pace. The pace was below par, and he was able to prevail and win that one by a length. So I think as he gets more experience and more distance, he's certainly going to be better, but he could certainly beat a field like this as the likely favorite. The 3 Civil War for trainer Tom Albertrani. In his last couple starts, he ran well. In March at Aqueduct in a 1-turn mile against Optional Claiming Company, he rallied to win that one nicely by more than 3 lengths. And then an Optional Claiming race at Belmont Park last time, he was 10-1, and he ended up finishing a clear second. So now he's going to step up and face Stakes Company. And he was in the Withers, he was in the Champagne Stakes in his 2 prior stakes efforts, and then the Nashua as well. And he didn't run well in any of those races. So the 4 Ridin with Biden, he is coming in from Parks, and he exits back-to-back victories at that venue. 7 furlongs on May 19th. In that race, he tracked the pace from 3rd, and he pulled well clear to win that one. And then a 1-mile race there, which is a 2-turn race at Parks against Optional Claiming Company. In that race on June 7th, he stalked from 2nd. The pace was solid enough that day. He was the heavy favorite, and he prevailed by a length. So now we're going to see how he can do on the New York circuit, shipping in from Parks, where his best 3 races in his career debut prior to those 2 wins, in his career debut was at Parks, and he just missed. And then a couple races against Maiden Company at Gulfstream, he didn't run well. So he still has to prove that he can run a quality race when he's not running at Parks. Finally, number 5, Snowhouse for trainer Brad Cox. Now this one was entered in the Iowa Derby for Friday, on Friday this week, and now this one will be Monday. So he was entered in that Iowa Derby, and they ended up scratching, and they chose this spot instead. And he's one that's gotten better, and when they moved him to the main track, he's improved, and his speed figures have improved in all 3 career starts. They started him on turf at Fairgrounds, and he finished an even 4th in a turf route in his career debut. And then a race originally scheduled for the turf course run at 1 mile on the main track at Keeneland on a good track on April 21st. And in that maiden special weight race, he battled on the pace, and he won nicely by a bit more than a length. And then last time, first start against winners, Optional Claiming Company on a fast main track at Churchill Downs at this 1 turn-mile distance. He dueled on the lead and he prevailed by 3/4 of a length, and your clear runner-up was a next out winner. So he's one that has some speed, a decent outside post, and probably if the favorite's going to lose, this one could be the one that beats him. So as I said before, like the favorite in here, for sure, First Captain. I think he's going to be the favorite. He's undefeated. They're going to bet the Shug McGahee horse. He's supposed to be, if he's as good as they hope he is, this is a field that he probably should beat. But I'm going to go with the 5 Snowhouse as my top choice in here. I think from that outside post, at this 1 turn mile, he can either set the pace, or if somebody else really wants to go, he can just track and try to get first run. So I think Snowhouse either going to try the wire of the field, or he's going to get first run and hopefully hold off the favorite First Captain. So if I can get a decent price, if Snowhouse isn't the co-favorite, and if he goes off 2-1 or something, I'll make a win wager on Snowhouse number 5, and then I'll play a one-way exacta number 5 Snowhouse over number 2 First Captain. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Make some comments in the comment section. Who do you like in this edition of the Dwyer Stakes? Again, if you're interested in watching my other videos, I did the Los Alamitos Derby. You can watch that one. And then I'm going to be coming up and doing the Indiana Derby as well. So that will wrap up this video. Until next time, good luck at the races.